Okay, so I guess we're back. Welcome to the Skinnerbecker podcast. We are here to talk kak, offer our opinions, laugh, opinions that I don't think anybody has asked for. But here we are. Laugh and swear, maybe a little too much, hopefully not as much. I don't know. Anyway, I'm Nabs and I'm here with my co host, Shayna.
Hi everyone. It is so good to be back.
Yo.
It's been a minute. And by a minute, I mean 3 years. So remember Destiny's Child? The group. The split. So same vibes but different. Nikki is now a published author, so her focus is elsewhere. But of course, you can totally support her dream by buying her books under the name Oona Arlo on Amazon. We will leave links in our
whatever you call that thing.
wherever you call the thing.
Yeah.
The thing under the thing, we will leave links.
Whichever platform, you'll find her.
Anyway, let's get into it.
Okay, let's firstly talk about maybe it's going to be silly for me to ask how your week was because I sit next to you every day, all day. But we have been away for almost 3 years. I mean, even more than 3 years.
Yes.
We are in our 40s.
Yay!
And that's been...
when life begins.
Yeah, wild time. That's what they say. I don't know.
We started new jobs.
Yes, we did. Together. We used to work together. We still work together, but at a new place, which has been interesting. Yeah, okay. I do also feel that because of the topics we have for upcoming episodes, we'll delve into what's happened in the past 3 years.
Yes. Oh, you'll definitely hear what's been happening. This week has shown me flames. Not gonna lie.
She's on fire. Yeah, next to me.
A phoenix rising from the ashes.
So that's the story for now. Our first episode, we thought we'd come in with something strong and hopefully something that I almost want to say I hope you don't resonate with this topic, but it's a very common phenomena in our community, which is the what? What community do we belong to?
Colored Muslim.
Oh, those guys. So we're talking about mothering men. Shaina, maybe before we get into it, explain to maybe me as well. What are we talking about?
We're talking about men who, instead of getting into relationships, should really seek therapy. And essentially, the girlfriend becomes the mother. That is really it. The girlfriend takes on the role of the mother because this man needs to be mothered. Everything needs to be done for him. The woman needs to cater to his every need. It's not a partnership. Like it's like you're in a relationship and you now have a child. The man is the child. It's a man-child.
Yeah. Okay. That's a wow. Huh. I think when you so I'm thinking about my own experience, and obviously we won't mention names of real people because Poppy is a real thing, and also people know me and they know the people I've dated, so that's a no. We're gonna give pseudonyms, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my pseudonym is Edward, as in Edward Scissorhands,
and mine is Freddy Krueger.
Okay, see the theme. Okay, so I immediately thought about this guy. And what had me was that it was not immediately evident that this was happening. And I I'm not gonna lie, I liked that he relied and depended on me for certain things that was not appropriate for the role that I was playing in his life, supposed to be playing in his life. I was his girlfriend, I was not his mother. But in doing things for him, I was mothering him. And you know that thing about enabling bad behavior? You do things that you think is gonna make their lives easier and it's gonna be great because you love him. Yep. But it ends up just being that enabler for him to continue with that behavior forever.
Yes, pretty much. And that begs the question, do men want a girlfriend or a mother?
They don't know.
Yeah, I think they don't even know.
They don't know. I don't think any man is going into a relationship thinking, let me just find somebody who can do things for me the way my mother did. Although maybe some men actually have that thought, you know.
But I don't think it's like on a conscious level. Like, I mean, they're not going in there with that intention. And obviously, it's for us, it's nice to feel needed.
Yeah.
Like, who doesn't want to feel needed?
Like I said earlier, for me, when I was doing things for this guy, I felt like, oh, I'm making his life easier, because the true definition for love for me, maybe not the true, but when I think about love, I think about, I want somebody to help make my life easier. It's very practical, a practical thing for me, you know, besides all the other wonderful things. So acts of service for me is a big deal.
The other thing I want to also add is that obviously a mother's love is unconditional. And my Freddy Krueger really, I mean, words out of his mouth, he expected unconditional love. And in my mind, only two types of people or things get unconditional love: children and puppies. Puppies and kittens. They get unconditional love. To me, love is very much conditional. If you treat me poorly, that's a condition that if you break that, I'm going to walk away. Your mother can give you unconditional love, absolutely, because that's your mom. She's going to love you unconditionally. But you cannot expect your partner, your girlfriend, your wife, whoever you're with, to give you unconditional love. Because what are you then saying? So, okay, you as the man can treat me any way you want to, and I still have to love you unconditionally.
Yeah, because you said you love me, Shayna.
And literally that was what he threw that in my face, as if to say, but you said you love me and now you're walking away.
Yeah.
But like, you treated me poorly.
Yeah.
Like, continually.
There are conditions, and they should be. Because what happens is, if there are none and you allow this person to just walk over every boundary, just over you, what are you saying to yourself?
And where's the line? Where's the line?
It disappears.
The line doesn't exist.
Yeah. So, you know, I was saying about what I was saying earlier about me actually feeling wanted and needed, and then you touched on it a little bit as well. So you sort of allow this to happen, and then you find yourself in this. You know, I'm a mom, right? So I have 2 kids. I know what it is to have kids. And then when I started feeling like, yeah, but this guy's beginning to feel like a kid. I have a 3rd child now. This is not what I want for myself. I don't want to be thinking for you. I don't want to be making decisions about your life that has actually nothing to do with me. But handing that responsibility over to somebody else is easier for them. And no, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't sign up for all of that. And the thing is, it happens so slowly. It's so insidious. Like, I'm thinking of my example. Like, it got so bad. It got to the point where this man expected me to pay his rent, buy his groceries. Like, it got bad. And I don't know if you know something about women, but if your man is expecting that level of care, it does something to the attraction levels.
Oh, God.
I dried up so fast. The attraction level just disappeared.
Yeah.
Because if I have to mother you, if I have to take care of you as if you are a child, there is no way I can be attracted to you.
It just changes the dynamic.
It changes the dynamic. And like when we got to the breakup stage of this relationship, and I literally told him, I feel like I am mothering you. I feel like your mother. He got so offended by this statement. Like, how can I say that? And I'm like, you got upset that I didn't check if you ate today. You are not checking if I ate today. Do you know why you don't check if I ate today? Because I'm handling my business. I'm a grown woman. I'm in my 40s. I can take care of myself.
You don't need that. And the more I think about it is, you're not forgetting to eat. This guy's not forgetting to eat, but he wants someone to be checking on him so that he can have that. So it's an insecurity that nobody cares for me, somebody needs to care for me, and it's the basic shit. You just want this person to be what? Mothering you.
Exactly.
Um so we've talked a lot about practical examples of how this could be happening, eh? But then there's the concept of this wound inflicted by the mother. And honest, if I'm going to be honest, no mother wishes to cause their kids trauma. Again,
No.
I'm speaking as a mom, and honestly, that's I mean, I have this, my greatest prayer is that my children do not grow into adults who need to recover from the trauma that I've induced, right? But as parents, I think you really struggle with, am I doing the right thing? And a lot of the time the decisions you make come from fear, and you want to protect these guys, and then you do stupid shit that in the long run is not going to aid them. Okay. So this mother wound, this gaping mother wound that these men have, lead they'll find themselves in relationships where you're acting as a therapist. The girlfriend is now the therapist to help him discover, or uncover rather, where all of this is sitting. Why are you behaving like this? What are you doing? Do you even know what you're doing? Do they know?
I don't think they know. Like, Freddie had a very volatile, contentious relationship with his mother. Like, I knew they were fighting all the time. But for me, the most eye-opening moment was when we were sitting in, I was driving, because this was another thing. He didn't even have a license in a car. For shame. For shame on me. For shame on me.
How I feel about that.
Okay, I take full accountability. Okay. So
Yeah, that's very interesting because I say this to you and I'm fucking judging you, right?
yes.
But Edward had a car that we would never use. We'd only use my car. I think one time he put food in my car. So that lack of consideration for, listen, I'm using this girl's petrol. She has to pick her kids. There's none of that.
Yeah.
It's just that fucking expectation. And maybe it sounds superficial or what, but it's fucking not. It's fucking
not.
with my life, my
Yeah.
budget, my bro. Come on.
It's not materialistic to expect that you contribute
That's what I mean.
to our outings or our activities together. So we're sitting in the car, the phone rings, it's his mother, and she's complaining about something. He stored some stuff in her backyard or whatever, and she wants him to move it. And the way he spoke to her, the disdain in his voice, the total lack of respect. And I sat there listening to this conversation, and I'm thinking, not even when me and my mom were on our worst outs would I dare speak to her like that.
Yeah.
I would never speak to my mother like that with such total disrespect. And that said so much to me. I'm like, you could speak to your mother like that.
Imagine.
Your actual mother. Then who the fuck am I? Who the fuck is anyone else?
Yeah.
If you can speak to your mother like that. It gave me like sort of like a peek into his mind as to who this person is. Yeah. And I think that for me that day was like just a shift. Like that's when things, like we didn't last long after that. Yeah. I think we broke up 2 months after that. Because I was like, you are not, I don't care what your mother did. Like I know she was abusive, like not physically abusive or anything, but obviously there was some, verbal abuse and mental abuse or whatever, psychological abuse. I'm not excusing her behavior by no means, but it's just the fact that
you felt so comfortable to speak to your mother in that way in front
of someone else, and I'm just like, could never fucking be me.
Do you know what what I started doing a while ago was one of when I meet someone new, I want to understand the family dynamic. and how they view their parents or siblings, what's that relationship like, because it's such a window into this person. Because I mean, who we are within our family has a big impact on who we are and how we behave in the world, right?
Mm.
So yeah, that's so interesting. It's disgusting, but I mean, yeah.
And I mean, so this man had a child. He has, I mean, she's probably 11 now, 9 at the time.
Mm.
So he's a single dad. I mean, the way he spoke about being a single dad, like he single handedly raised his daughter. But his mom still is raising his child.
Yeah.
His mother looks after her.
Yeah.
She lives with his mother, pays the child's school fees, does everything, but he's making it sound like he's this fully present dad who does everything. All lies.
But what I've encountered more than once with a single father. When I say single father, I mean he's not married, right?
Yeah.
And he has a kid. They equate their mother or their parents caring for their child as them. It's the same. That's how they're looking after their child. Their mother looks after their child,
Yes.
which is not the fucking same thing.
It's not the same as when a mother's looking after her children, because I see you and your girls, you are actually looking after your kids.
Yeah.
There's the little bit, I'm not saying that your mother doesn't play a big role, but I mean, you are fully present. Your mom does help you, but
yeah, it's in a supportive role.
It's in a supportive role. You are doing the heavy lifting, whereas in his instance, his mom is doing the heavy lifting, and he's picking up his kid once or twice a week from school.
Like an onlooker.
Like an onlooker. He's in a quasi-supportive role, and his mother is doing everything. But no, he's talking it up like he's the one doing everything. So obviously, when we were in the talking stage, he was talking this up, this single dad role. But when I was actually faced with the reality of it, I'm like, oh,
yeah, wow,
Jay don't actually fuck all.
Yo. And the way, yeah, it's very interesting to me, and that's maybe another episode where we talk about the talking stage and what people are saying there. My God.
Oh, in the talking stage. Listen, the talking stage is a whole new episode.
Yeah.
Because the way he was in the talking stage, it's like, oh my God, he's this healer. He's a soft guy. He's a lies.
But also, don't you think that that's who they wish they were?
And I thought I was smart.
Girl, stop.
Okay, separate episode.
Yeah. I mean, so we're talking about, and I don't want it to come off as we are bashing, as if we are bashing these men. It is the reality of our lived experiences, you know. Could we have done things better? Absolutely. Absolutely, for ourselves, you know. If you identify something and you choose to look the other way, that's on you, girl. You know.
Absolutely, yeah. Agreed.
But I mean, I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I know better, so I'll do better.
Yeah, now I know better. But also,
sure.
I have to I'm taking accountability, because 3 months in, I had a gut feeling, right? So my spidey senses were tingling.
Girl, that intuition.
Fuck,
that's another episode.
Our intuition. So my intuition was telling me things, right? And I ignored it because it felt nice.
Yeah.
I was single for so long, okay?
Yeah.
I re-virginized myself. That's how long I was single. TMI. But it just felt nice to be wanted. And I was like, yeah, I see the red flags. I feel the red flags. I'm going to ignore them.
But he was also saying all the right things.
He was also saying all the right things.
Okay.
And he wasn't full on love bombing. Like, he kind of was, but I called him out in it. I was like, because I was clever, right? I know what love bombing is and breadcrumbing. I knew all the buzzwords. I've been around the block. I built a block. So I was like, don't do that. Don't compliment me. You don't know me like that.
Yeah.
Like, just cut it out. It's not cute. And then he pulled back a bit because he's like, okay, this kid isn't gonna fall for this tricks.
I need
but I fell for the tricks wholesale.
Yeah.
Okay, wholesale.
No, I mean, I also don't want to make it sound as if, you know, yeah, he's so bad and whatever. I'm taking accountability for everything that I did as well. I was recently love bombed to the point where I was fucking obliterated. But I was pretending like, no, I'm fine.
Fine.
I was not fine. Okay. But anyway, so what I really want to say about all of this is we are taking full accountability for what we did within those relationships. And I think that we allow ourselves to continue for longer than we should because we honestly believe we can fix them.
Yeah, I do. I think
Like,
I think I
like I
can.
can. I literally believe I have the superpower,
Yes.
And and I have said this before. Maybe I've thought it before. With me, you're gonna be so much better. I'm gonna show you how fucking amazing you
You just
are.
haven't met me yet, baby.
And it's not me that's gonna make you so fucking amazing. It is that I know you can be and I want you to be.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be your hype girl and I'm gonna show you and I'm gonna do. But in the end, what happens is it's my your responsibility.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, we shouldn't take that upon ourselves because the thing is, the thing with people, we all have trauma, right? We have so much trauma. But the thing is, I have trauma, right? I have things that happened in my childhood and when I was a young adult. But you know what I did with my trauma? I didn't repress it. I went to therapy.
Mm.
I even went on meds. Okay. I spoke about my feelings like a fucking boss, like a grown up, like a mature adult. I sought help. I have my circle of trust, my people that's in that circle of trust. That if I have a low moment, I go to them, I speak to them. Because also therapy is fucking expensive. I can't just be popping out 1K a month or a week to a therapist, as helpful as they are. And yes, there are more affordable options. I've been to those affordable options. It's just not the same.
Really?
Yeah, like I went to there's this place in Woodstock.
I know what you're talking about.
Like it's $50. It's very cheap, but it's like final year students. No shade to them. He was very helpful, but it did not compare to my therapist I saw in Weinberg, where I was paying 1,000 Rand a session, and she was amazing. It's Dr. Lane Benjamin. I would recommend it to anyone. She's really fucking good. Girl had me crying every single week. So I unpacked my trauma, and like I don't know why men are so afraid of therapy, and I don't know why men use women as therapists. Like I'm thinking of Freddie, and he literally just unloaded on me. Like I was his therapist, I was his little sex kitten. Like I had to fill all these roles, and you cannot be everything to someone,
To one person.
and he really expected me to be everything to him, including his mother. And let me tell you, you cannot be a mother and a sex kitten. Those two roles do not the Venn diagram,
not winning.
it's not winning. It doesn't overlap. If it overlaps, it causes a major implosion, and then it just doesn't work.
You know, obviously, when we say men, we're not talking about all men. I hope everybody realizes that because I have met some really your amazing men.
They are amazing.
We know
guys, we know you out there.
Thank you. But what I want to say is you are talking about like how you've addressed a lot of your trauma and whatever. And earlier we were just saying that I've repressed mine. and I think acknowledging that there's something there that needs to come to the surface is good enough until you get to a point where you feel like, okay, cool, I think I can take this on right now. And I think it's going to be like that for the rest of your life. I don't think anybody is fully healed from every traumatic experience they've ever experienced, and that's okay. But we have to be able to say, fuck, I really want to be with you and I think you're amazing, but this is something I struggle with. Identifying what it is, it makes the relationship so much stronger when you both know what your vulnerable points are, and triggers are important. You don't even know, sometimes you don't even fucking know that something is a trigger until you're in a situation. It's like, why am I responding to this like this? What is it? What? And then you're like, oh shit, this is making me, this is reminding me of something that happened in the past that was really hard for me, but you have to use your words. You
Yes.
have to talk about it.
And we're not saying you need to be fully healed.
What is this episode about? Are we still on? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Cool,
We're not saying you need to be fully healed to be in a relationship. But sometimes we're also saying maybe take a step back and ask yourself, am I ready to be in a relationship? Because sometimes you need time on your own to heal and not go break someone else because you still broken.
Mm.
And that's not to say that you're not deserving of love. We are all deserving of love. We're all deserving of having someone special. But please, for the love of all things holy, if you are too broken, if you still need so much healing, then don't go break someone else's daughter, please.
But Shahina, you know what some men really think that they are healed and they are ready, and they only realize that they're not when they encounter somebody who's actually actively walking a path of a healing journey.
Also true.
But then, like you were saying earlier before we started recording, to walk together on that journey is so beautiful.
It's amazing.
It's so beautiful, and you don't deal with the healing together, but it creates this space where it's just beautiful.
I can acknowledge that. It's just, I obviously still had healing to do because I would not have allowed myself to be in that situation. Maybe I was just very desperate.
Yeah, that's a hard one. I know. Do you need a hug?
No, I'm okay. Look, we always say we lead with honesty. Maybe I was just very desperate, and I can be honest and say, yeah it felt so good.
And like you said earlier, it was a long time. It had been a long time since you were in a relationship, and let's be honest, nothing compares to being with somebody who reciprocates that feeling.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. We have to move on. So, I think let's do our wrap up, because otherwise we're going to sit here for the rest of the evening.
Wait, let's just go back to the can we fix him. I just want to finish off that can we fix him.
Okay, cool.
So, I believed I was securely attached, right? Like I thought I had a secure attachment style.
That's another episode.
I know, but can I just touch on this?
Yes, please.
This ties back to Mr. Freddy Krueger. But so I thought, oh, I'm healthy, I'm healed, I'm securely attached. Because previously I was a very anxiously attached person in a relationship, and I worked, I did the work, I did the shadow work, I healed my inner child. I was like, oh, I'm so ready for this. But this guy was so anxiously attached, and he activated my avoidant, the avoidant in me. And the more anxious he became, the more avoidant I became. And the two did not gel. And it just, I don't know, things just became very tenuous near the end. And I acknowledged that no, the kind of healing that he needs, the kind of broken that he is, I had to acknowledge that I'm not Barb the Builder. I can't fix whatever he has. I could not fix that. And it was a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not that amazing. I'm amazing, but I'm not that amazing.
And I think that...
And it's not my responsibility.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. And that's the lesson. That was the biggest lesson for me. Because that relationship ended very abruptly. And I was left fucking reeling. Do you remember that?
I remember.
And I was so disappointed in myself for a bit. And then I thought, hold the fuck up. What am I doing? Why am I blaming myself? Because nothing about My behavior was constant and consistent. I am very much the same person all the time, unless I'm in a bad mood. Obviously, I'm a human being. But he was the one that was just suddenly someone else. But where that left me was, what did I do wrong? Because I had taken on the responsibility in my mind that I must take care of him. So I think for me, to wrap up, I would say, you cannot be hard on yourself for finding yourself in a relationship where it sort of feels like you are the mother, because you didn't know when you walked into that how that was going to turn out. But trust your motherfucking intuition.
Yes.
Pun intended.
Yes. I also felt like I betrayed myself for allowing what I allowed. But I feel like I did learn a lot. I learned a lot about myself. And now I'm not even going to say I'm going to move through the world cautious and wary, because I don't think that was the lesson. I think I still need to move through the world with an open heart and be open to finding love.
Absolutely.
That was not the lesson. The lesson isn't to close up and be scared. The lesson is, trust your gut. Because my gut was right. I just chose to ignore it for some reason. Because I'm still
the desperation.
Was lekker. Het was een beetje te lekker.
Yeah. And it's okay. All of it is okay. And we tend to speak about, so it sounds as if these relationships were horrible, but mine was amazing. It was beautiful.
When it was good, it was good.
Exactly. And we must always remember that. I don't think that the bad must just dismiss all the good.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I guess that's us for today. I don't know how this is going to sound.
I also don't know. I think we're calmer. I think we're less chaotic than season 1.
The other day, I love chaos when it's not my own. So, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, please let us know what you think. Any feedback, all feedback is welcome. Unless you didn't like it, then we don't care.
Yeah,
I'm joking, but no, maybe I'm not.
No, maybe we...
Okay.
Anyway. I hope that you like that we're back. I mean, it's been a long hiatus.
Yeah.
But we're hoping to stay consistent. Thank you as always. Follow us on...
Blah, blah, blah.
On blah, blah. We wrote blah, blah, blah. But like all the channels, Instagram, Facebook. I don't know if Facebook is a thing still.
We don't even know what they are right now, but we're going to put them in the caption with the link to Nikki's book as well. But that's us, I guess.
That's us.
Thank you so much. If you listened up until this point, I think I love you.
Yeah, same.
1, 2, 3. Bye.